What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. You know that I told you guys that we're going on that hiking video, so I just basically wanted to show you guys all the supplies that we have. We're getting everything ready because we're leaving on Sunday, and today is Friday, so we got to get everything ready. So basically for this video, I figured I'd go through everything that we have, and yeah. So I guess starting here on this table, we got some cooking supplies for, like, obviously we're gonna need to eat out there. So we have like some spoons and some tongs because we're gonna be having some hamburgers and hot dogs that I'll show you a little bit later. We have a knife. You never know what you're gonna need that for. Obviously some tools just in case. We have this for protection for me. I don't know if you never know if you're gonna run into a wild animal or not. And obviously we got a hammer that we're going to use just in case. You never know what's going to happen. Also, another thing, like I said, you never know what's going to happen, is we have this really awesome thing that you guys probably have heard of before. It's called a life straw. And basically what that is you open this, and basically one end you stick in the water, and the other end you open, you can actually drink out of this. I'm not going to open it now, but you could stick this in like muddy, dirty water, and it would come out like crystal clean water. So this is like a water purifier. So this is really good to have, just in case something happens and we get stuck. We want stuff to be able to survive. We have a little pocket knife type thing here. This is extremely sharp. It also has paracord on it too, so if you need to tie something, it's really good. You see that people wear those. They used to wear those paracord bracelets. That's basically the same stuff. Also, guys, if you notice on here, we have a flint. What you do with this is actually used for making fire. So if you hit it right, I don't want to do it too much now, but if you hit it right, it actually creates sparks, and you could use this to light a fire. You can see that it comes off. Yeah, I can't get it right now, but I don't want to ruin it because I want to be able to use it. But yeah, this is this little knife here. This will come in real good use. I'll button that back up later. Most important thing that we're going to need out there is bug spray. This stuff works really, really good. Also for ticks. That we want to have fun. We don't have to worry about all the stupid bugs and everything and ruin our trip. We have this here. This is a sternal, and basically what this is this part opens and you light this, and it actually has like this jelly and liquid in here, and it basically creates a little flame that stays lit for a long amount of time. And we're going to use this to this is also used to we could heat stuff with it. We could also use this as a secondary thing to light a fire. If it's raining out, we could use this. It will keep the flame going even though it's raining. Obviously we have some rope that we're going to use for this tarp down here, and this is a 10-foot by 12-foot tarp that we're going to use. And what we're going to do is we're going to span that tarp all the way across where we're putting our tent, so that way we don't have to worry about rain getting in our tent, and we're going to use this rope to tie it up with. Also, we got some light sources, so like at nighttime we can put a nail into a tree or something to hang this on a tree, and then we can light it up. Just flashlights. This is a really good flashlight. It actually goes really, really far distances, so this is a good one. And obviously just another lantern. This could be like inside. We could have this inside the tent, so if something at night happens, we could just turn it on at night. So just some light sources. This bag, let's see what's in here. Oh, we got some ponchos. These are really useful, especially if it's raining. You can see that little picture there on the side. You just put them on, and it's waterproof, so that would be really good to use, so we don't get wet. Those are going to be really useful. If you guys have a dollar store in your location, this is actually where we got them, and they're actually really good quality, surprisingly. So they're really cheap if you guys are looking for some of those. Obviously this is a cooler that all this stuff is in. This is obviously going to be used for food storage. Coming back here, we got some of the food that we're going to bring. Just some, canned beans and some rice. Just simple canned stuff, so that way we don't have to worry about like too much food preparation. We can just open the can and make something real fast. Just beans, fruit for on the go if we need energy. We got the cocktail, and then just a regular fruit mix. Just say if we're walking and we're like, oh, we're getting kind of tired and you need a quick energy boost, you just open this and eat it while you're walking. Obviously a can opener for that. We got a brand new one, just so we don't have to worry about, that being a factor. Got some mustard for, hamburgers and hot dogs. This is for breakfast, oatmeal. And then we got some, just blankets and pillows for nighttime. This would be, obviously, for sleeping. And then some paper plates for eating. Always need this just in case. And then another, this is another poncho. I can actually open this one and show you how it works. So this one's actually got a hood on it. And then what you do, you just, when it's raining out, you just take this. This is actually a very nice one because it actually goes down pretty far. And then when it's raining really hard, you can actually put this hood on, and it has these little strings. Oh, I don't know where the other one, but well, that didn't work.
Still good.
Well, you can use it, but this is good. It keeps you nice and dry. You don't have to worry about getting wet. But anyways, we got some more food stuff. We got some canned potatoes that we're going to use. We got some bagels for breakfast, or a snack or something. Peanut butter. And then for the morning, or maybe afternoon, we got some creamer for coffee.
There's coffee grounds in the other one.
Oh, there is. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. There's your coffee. And then your creamer in this one. Alright guys, so over here we also have some coffee filters that we're going to use. So how we're going to do it is, if you guys remember some of the old videos that we used to do, what we did is we actually took a strainer, and then what we did is we took a coffee filter, put the coffee filter inside the strainer like this to catch all the coffee grounds, put the coffee grounds in here, and then we had this full of water on the fire, and we put this in here with the coffee. And basically, it's just like a regular coffee maker.
It came out awesome too.
Yeah, and it comes out really good. So then you have your coffee in here, and you just pour this into cups. And obviously we have
there's some to-go cups somewhere.
Yeah. Just a thing you use to cook. Let me put this back in. All right, guys. Sorry about that break. But anyways, like I was talking about with the coffee, we got these cups here. Put the coffee in. You have the covers, and you can carry these while you're walking so they don't spill. Also in here, we have some bowls, paper bowls, and we got some plastic silverware, like knives, spoons, and forks. You never know what you're going to need this for. So we got that, just in case. I don't know. I guess that's something that we're going to need.
Well,
most important, you're definitely going to need this.
I can explain that if you want to. Basically what it's for is that sometimes when you walk in the woods for a really long time, you get hot, and you don't want to have any open sores or abrasions that will be irritated when you're walking. So if it's a really muggy day, we'll use cornstarch and baby powder to just protect our skin. Trust me, you don't want to be walking out of the woods with abrasions.
Yeah. Obviously, water is the #1 thing that we're going to need. So we have this big pack of water.
There's 35.
35, okay. And these are just your standard water bottles. And here, we got...
That's for somebody's...
Okay.
Don't worry about that. There's batteries in there.
These?
Yeah, for the flashlights and the lanterns.
Okay, these are for the flashlight and the lanterns. You know, AAAs, AA's. You got your D batteries. This is for something else. And there's your AA's. So, those are all batteries for the flashlights in case those run out. You might notice that we have this and these two here. We have the two, these are propane for a little propane stove that we have. I could show you that, but we're washing it out right now. This is for that, so we have something to cook on. We could use the fire, but it would make it a lot easier with that. And here is the tent we're going to be using. We're actually wiping it down because it's a little wet, but that's the tent we're going to be using. It's pretty big. I believe this is made for 8 people here. If you show them this real quick. Right here, Dad.
Yeah, I'm coming. I just wanted to give them that.
8 people.
Yeah.
And it's really nice, and it's waterproof, so it's really nice. And then down here we have some backpacks to carry all this stuff in. We have a huge camping backpack for bringing our stuff here. And if you come over here, this is just a bedroll that we're going to use inside the tent just to lay on, so it's not hard ground. We do have air mattresses, but we're not going to bring those because it's going to be really heavy to carry. You look at all this stuff and already it's going to be heavy to carry. So we're going to just use this to lay down on. And then come over here. Let's see. More backpacks to carry stuff in.
That's just another carrying pouch.
Yeah, and just another thing to carry stuff in. Then in this box, we have...
Can you bring it over to the light? It's just
Yeah. In this box, we have more cooking supplies. We have this pan. We have this spatula, and also more foods in here. We have beans. We have tuna. We have soup. You never know. Just a whole bunch of different variety of things. We have hot dogs.
That's actually got to go in there.
Yeah, it's got to go in there.
Thank you that you found it.
Yeah. That's the hot dogs that we're using, and also in that freezer, there's hamburgers. But yeah, that's basically everything we have so far. I guess I could show you guys what we got for foods in here. What we're going to be using. We just got some regular, beef hot dogs. We're going to use, and then we have some hamburgers, and that's why we have those, pots and pans to cook this stuff on. And then obviously we have rolls, and we have buns for the hamburgers.
Tell me the idea that we've been using with the water bottles.
Oh yeah, this is actually a really good idea.
It works awesome.
If you notice, guys, we froze these solid, and what we do is instead of having to go out and buy ice packs, what we do is we just take a water bottle and we freeze it solid, and then we use these as ice packs. And what's actually cool about these is once you use these as ice packs, they'll eventually obviously start to melt, and then you can drink them. So it's also a source of water, and it's also an ice pack. So you guys can actually use that. It's actually a really good idea that we've been doing. And it works out really good because if we run out of water for some reason, even though I don't think we will because we have 35 waters, we could use those.
We're actually going to bring more.
Yeah, we're actually going to bring more than that, like you said. So that's just emergency. Also, what's the word? Ice packs for our food.
Hey, why are you wearing that thing?
I already explained it.
I know, just kidding. Alright, I think that's it then, right? For now?
I think so. Yeah, that's basically it. On Sunday when we leave, before we leave, I'll make a video of us packing everything. And then obviously we'll go pick up Mike, and we'll show you the area we're going to start, and we'll start walking. So with that, I'll see you guys on the day of the trip. See you in the next one.